What's up guys, welcome to today's video. We're checking out the Top Gear mod. Now, I covered this bad boy months ago when it first came out, and it's had some serious improvements, upgrades to it, so I thought we can check it out, have a look what's new, and see if, it reminds me of Top Gear. We're not going to go inside there yet, because I want to, leave it as a surprise, see if we believe it. So let's check out this entrance area first. So over at this side, we have loads of vehicles here. I guess these production trucks, some food trucks, all that good stuff. And we have taxis and all types of buses, I guess to get the people there and to the freaking Top Gear recording studios. We have a couple of nicer cars here parked up as well, which I think probably would happen in Top Gear one day. When the people arrive here with nicer vehicles, they'll probably park it up so people can see. Even got some security here with heavy machine guns. I don't really know if that would happen here in England. I don't think people, like police, would just chill at Top Gear with like machine guns. Actually got some shitty vehicles here as well. Probably, some of the vehicles they used in the TV series, loaded and all the good stuff. We even got some fire department here just in case, stuff goes a bit bad. But I think, right, this set, as we can see just about in there, people are just going inside, getting ready, to be the audience. I think this kind of Top Gear is, so this Top Gear arena is, built around the old Top Gear, not the new one. So the way it looks, I think, is, made to be similar to how the studio looked back when, the three main dudes was on it, not the new one. Personally, I don't mind the new one. I quite like the new episodes. It's not the same, which is not the point. It's not trying to be the same. Some people say it is, some people say it's not. Personally, I like it. It's still awesome cars in it, and freaking Matt LeBlanc is doing a pretty fucking solid job at it. You should have a look if you're kind of being in, doubt about it. Take a look. It's pretty good. I think you'll be surprised. So here we go. Here we're heading inside. We've got the crew. Well, not the crew, just the audience trying to go inside the studio. Michael here as well. He's a big car guy. He's like, God damn, man, I love that Top Gear sheet. Security here as well. I guess they would check all the audience, people, to make sure they're not bringing in like knives and stuff. Well, I don't know if they probably would do that. I don't think that's the thing that would happen, but I understand it makes sense to have it. So holy shit, here we go. The studio has definitely had some serious improvements since the last time I checked it out. It's got all these cars in the middle of it. It's actually got an audience for one. Last time I checked it out, it was empty. If you go back and have a look at the old video, they literally all there was here was just this kind of studio stuff, literally just chairs, the engine, cameras, and that's it. But now look, there's loads of people here, the studio's here, even that shitty Toyota car. I think it's a Toyota. I can't remember what the name of it was, the one that they couldn't destroy, and it was just like kept starting after they freaking blew that building up. That was a good episode. This is pretty fucking solid. Let me know what you think, guys. I actually really like it. That seriously does remind me of the old set of Top Gear. You got the freaking car engine as the desk. You got the freaking shitty car seats. It looks solid. It really does look like the old studio. Now, it doesn't look like the new one because it's completely obviously changed, but if we go by the older ones, like I said, it does look like it. I love the audience. There's definitely really good amount of people here. They look like they're actually, enjoying themselves. Well, they're just standing still, but that's pretty much what the audience does on the show anyway. I guess a good touch would be to maybe add some people on here so they could be like the presenters, but I get it. The reason why he's not done it is because none of the characters really look like the, like Jeremy Clarkson or anything like that. But I think having made some people sitting on a seat or something like that would be a cool touch as well. Over here, I'm noticing there is some people crowded around a police car, so I don't really know what the case might be here. Probably for some kind of, scene or something like that. Maybe they used this in one of their episodes or something, and they have it, because they always have like their cars in studios, don't they? So this is cool as well. There's loads of people all around it. I thought this was freaking Franklin, but it turns out it's just a random dude that kind of looks a little bit like CJ. Not really, but it kind of reminds me of CJ a bit. I like it. This is pretty solid. And then we have these three cars here that I mentioned earlier, probably used in the episode as well. They're probably gonna have to hand it over to their team racing driver. Some say he fired Donald Trump. All we know, he's named a Stig. But we don't really have a Stig model, so I can't really, do that part. But I'd like it. It'd be cool if there was like a Stig model, because then we could, take one of the cars out for, a little bit of a cheeky spin. But sadly, we can't. We can't do it. Over here, I noticed there is some scene behind the show. I guess this is the production area, where the people kind of monitor everything so they can record it, the camera work and all that. But I imagine there would be more people here working behind the scenes. You know what I mean? There's like nobody here. There's two dudes. I don't think a high production show like that would have just two guys working behind the scenes. Maybe it does. Who fucking knows? I don't really know. Do you know? Stig probably knows. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. I really like this. We can do some serious fun stuff with this. Like I said, we can, do some kind of scene, or not a scene, or like some kind of skit eventually, if there would be the Stigs racing and kind of player model, right? So I might return to this area, redo this eventually if we can get the Stig here and do some kind of fun video for that, mess about with the Stig and, like, you know, the Top Gear show, almost like make like a little skit episode. It probably would be terrible, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. So as always, guys, leave a like, favorite, all the good stuff does help my channel grow, guys. So let's get a nice view of it all and see what disappears before we get rid of it. So keep in mind what this area looks like. So here we go, and 1, 2, 3, kapuya, there she bloody goes. Look at that, it's all empty now and boring. So that's a pretty cool solid mod. I'll see you next video, guys. Subscribe for more, and bye.